Alrighty, so this is going to be the video on Dollar Tree trash. And this is from, I would say, the last few months since I started picking up some of these products at the dollar store. Because I didn't used to, and then I heard that things were getting a little interesting there, so I figured I'd try. Some of them great, some of them not so great. But I'm going to go ahead and go through some of the trash that we have here. And I did want to start off with this, because I am still currently working on this toothpaste. But, in my opinion, I don't know about the naturally whitens aspect of it. And it is a nice minty flavor. I don't notice anything crazy about it. But it's fluoride free if you're down with that, dye free, paraben free, all that fun stuff. But, tastes fine, kind of gritty. Makes a mess on the tube 9 times out of 10. Not bad. This was $1.25, so I thought that was nice. I did want to also mention these guys. Somewhere in here I probably have some of the orchid patches, because I tried one batch of the star orchid patches, didn't like them, but these I liked. They didn't really draw everything out, but they drawed enough to the surface of a pimple, so you didn't have to fight it. And you could take a tool and give it a nice press, a very light press, and it'd come right out. So these were actually really good. I'd love to pick up more of this. I went through these pretty quick. What else? I do technically still have quite a bit of this left. I want to throw the package out, but yeah, I went ahead. I tried switching out from my bpure nail oil to this because I was running low, and this was the only thing that I could really find. There's probably about 2/3 of the actual oil in here, and I mean, ingredient-wise, it was decent in my opinion. So I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be great. To me, this feels like it dries my nail out just a little bit over time. I was able to grow my nails when I used the bpure oil, but when I used this, they broke off. So, I don't want to throw it away. I don't know what to use it for, so I just put it in my purse, so when I'm out and about, I can use it. I'm gonna be washing my hands more during the day anyway, so if this doesn't do well long term, it'll get washed off, but hopefully it'll hydrate short term. I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely not grab that again. I've heard people say it's really good, but for me, tried it, don't like it. The whitening pen from Guru Nanda, in my opinion, pretty good. I haven't finished it, but I'll show you. I have... Oh, that's a bpure pen. That's funny. That's how much was left in the bpure pen. But the Guru Nanda pen I keep by my bed. And can't really tell how much is in there. Really hard to tell. I think it might be a little over half full. But I've used it probably about 10 different times. And I was able to take off some staining from... I tried doing the turmeric for teeth whitening, and it left my teeth stained very yellow. And this helped to take it away. I would definitely say that's actually not bad. In my opinion, I've noticed a slight bit of enamel erosion, but honestly not much more than I had already, and I kind of wonder if it didn't seem quite as apparent because I had the staining on my teeth, so when I pulled that off there, it's like, oh yeah, those years that I spent as a kid drinking lemon juice. Yeah, that, you can see that. But, yeah, in my opinion, I don't think this is bad. It does sting a little bit on my gums, so if I'm really careful about not putting it on my gums, works out great. What else do we have in here? Oh, that was the other cuticle oil. Tried a couple of different scents, and didn't go well, like I said. Like my bpure oil a lot better, for sure, but I can't find it. Alrighty. So... that's part of that packaging. I do want to talk about this. Love this. This is very nice for my hands. I pair this... Hello, you had it for a moment. I like to pair this with the bpure oil. Oh, come on. There we go. I like to pair this with the bpure oil, and in my opinion, this makes my hands really soft. It was too thick to use on my face, but it's really nice for my hands. I really like it. And that is rather apparent by the fact that, I believe there's a second one in there somewhere. Find it eventually. What else do we got? Oh, yeah. Multi-peptide anti-aging serum from Skin Nutritions. That's a good one, too. I didn't notice a lot of a difference, but it's very hydrating, and I really liked the texture of it. It had a light smell to it. I know some people are really big against fragrance and products like this, and to me, it was fine. It says fragrance-free, but it had a very light fragrance. I liked it. Another Skin Nutritions. This is the niacinamide squalene. This has kind of like a milky texture to it. It's really weird. But, in my opinion, I think it really helped with, my redness. It says blemishes and inflammation. Detoxifying. To me, this calmed my redness. It was initially kind of stingy to put on, but after putting it on and letting it sit for a little while, the stinginess kind of went down, and the next morning I would notice a significant reduction in my redness. So I really like this, and I have another one. So, it's the tea tree serum. This was another Skin Nutrition serum. In my opinion, this was okay for my face, but when I initially used this, didn't really notice a whole lot of a difference. I started using this on my scalp, and I had some like stinging pain on my scalp that I tried my own oil mixes, I tried switching shampoos over the years, and it didn't matter. About a day or two after a wash day, I would notice some rather rough pain starting up on my scalp, and I couldn't go more than 3 or 4 days without washing. So, eventually, after washing, it would calm down, but it was bad. But this, throw it on my scalp, and about 5 minutes after, 5 minutes after, I don't notice the sting. So, yeah. I have several of those at this point, because that's about the only product, in my opinion, that has really, really changed a lot for me. Let's see here, I have more Skin Nutrition serums. Is that another? Yeah, told you. There's another tea tree serum. And this is the rice ferment. The Glow Up Hyaluronic Acid Rice Ferment Night Booster. To me, this was pretty hydrating, kind of smoothing. It kind of helped to smooth out that little bit of sting when I use the niacinamide squalene. Has a bit of a scent, in my opinion. But I like the scent. I don't mind it. I wouldn't necessarily say this changed my face a lot, but it was pretty hydrating. I liked it. So, not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. And there's that other Dove container I mentioned. Sorry if audio is kind of weird. My mic keeps slipping. This was another funny one. There we go. Yeah, the Depuff and Nourish Eye Cream. You can barely see it. That's the LA Slash logo. I heard a lot of people say they didn't really care for this, but in my opinion, I thought this was actually not bad. I did notice, in my opinion, it was very nourishing. It was very hydrating. And I would throw this on next morning. I usually have some pretty puffy under eyes, but next morning I throw this on at night, next morning, no puff. It's like, that's good, because it's not every night, but every so often I'll end up with some pretty rough puff under the eye. Rough puff. Fun. Anyway. Yeah, this is a fun one. I didn't much care for the actual conditioning power of this. I didn't think it was quite there for me. But, my goodness, the smell. I freaking love the smell. I've been told it smells mostly like powder, but I personally can smell a little bit of almost like a very, very subtle berry note, and I can smell the jasmine. But it does have a pretty strong powder smell. But I like it. And I tried the body spray, and it doesn't quite have the same smell. This has the good smell, in my opinion. I haven't tried any other Power Stick products in this scent, but I would be interested to try, if they have the post-shave cream in Pacific Nights, I'd be curious to see if that would smell like it. Because the body spray doesn't, it's the aerosolized body spray. It doesn't seem to have that creamy texture that this does. So I wonder if it's something in the base of that creamy texture that helps to finish out that really nice, soft, powdery smell. Because the body spray kind of has a acidic, tart smell to it, whereas this is more of like a sweet, smooth kind of powder. If that makes sense. I did buy another one, but in my opinion, I did notice that I had very, very subtle skin irritation from this. But it seemed to help, but it seemed to irritate just slightly, so kind of hard to really get a determination on that. I'm thinking it probably did pretty good initially, but as time went on trying to use this, I don't think my skin was really a huge fan of it later on, but initially it was good. But you may be wondering why the lid's missing. And the funny thing is, this guy on clearance, because he was sealed and didn't have a cap to it. This is the cap to this lotion. So, the Extra Care soothing lotion, the smoothing lotion, fits on the Dermasil containers. So I was able to just pop it right on after I washed it, and poof, there you go. It works out perfect. And this was, 50 cents on clearance because the lid was missing. So that's nice. Alrighty. Maybe a funny one. I got this last year. I like the fact that this had so many colors to it. It's just the problem is it kind of ran out, so I got a new one, and it doesn't have as many colors. But I like these pens. They're nice. And they're kind of cute. Whoop. Oh, it looks like I have... Oh, nope. That's another tea tree. Alright, what else do I have in here? It looks like the self-adhesive nails kind of exploded in here. Yeah, I tried. I wasn't really a fan of the self-adhesive ones. I don't think they stuck on quite as well. So, that kind of sucks. The lash curler, tried it. Doesn't seem like it's going quite very well for me. I can't get it to quite work for me, but I don't know. I want to try a couple other methods to see if it'll work, but for time being, didn't quite do anything for me. And getting down to the wire here. The Dermasil glycolic acid toning solution. Kind of the same with the AHA lotion. I feel like this worked initially. It has a really strong rose scent. It's probably because of the rose water in it. Can't really smell the witch hazel, but I can really smell the rose. Initially it seemed like it was doing some good things for me, and then eventually it just got to a point where it's like it kind of dries down tacky to me, and I don't think my skin was really a fan of it. Which sucks, because I have like 2 other bottles of it thinking that it was working when it wasn't, but, well, you know how it go. Exfoliating stretch cloth. Love it. I haven't had to use sugar scrubs or anything like that because this is really good. Last but not least... Yeah, there we go. The overnight cream. Thought it was pretty good. It might be a little thick for anybody who has dealt with comedogenic acne. I feel like I didn't notice that I had it before, but I feel like after I use this, I've had some of the little bumpy bits since then. But the sad part is this was really nice. It was very hydrating, really hard to get used to that initial menthol sting, but it's great, in my opinion. I really want to try it again and see if it actually did cause the comedogenic acne or if it was something else. But I haven't been able to find it anymore, so... Yeah. And it looks to me like other than another piece of that container, that is all. So that has been the Dollar Tree Trash.